hearty uninjured. To us, for onward delivery to security agencies for his continuous prosecution. Is the man and brain behind the killings and destructions of properties belonging to innocent northerners residing in southeastern Nigeria, carrying out their legitimate businesses using his proscribed terrorist organization, IPOB/ECN. You are all aware that Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail while facing traceable charges against the Nigerian states. Northern Consensus Movement, in collaboration with these organizations, are hereby declaring Nnamdi Kanu the spiritual leader of IPOB and ECN wanted for crimes against humanity and for instigating the killings of innocent northerners residing in southeastern Nigeria via his hate speech. We call on both the US government, that is the United States government, the British government, as the champions of democracy, the US government, the German government, and the British government as champions of democracy, rule of law, and freedom of speech and expression, to kindly and humbly respect Nigerian sovereignty, facilitate repatriation of Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria so that he can face his terrorism and genocide charges against innocent citizens of Nigeria. Northern Consensus Movement, in collaboration with this organization, has placed a bounty. We are placing a bounty of 100 million naira. We are placing a bounty of 100 million naira as an offer to anyone who can produce Nnamdi Kanu alive, hale and hearty. Please take note. Whoever can produce Nnamdi Kanu alive, hale and hearty uninjured, to us, for onward delivery to security agencies for his continuous prosecution.
So yeah, you guys just saw that, and this was not even 2 weeks ago when they made this declaration and Nnamdi Kanu was captured. So my thing is that, I know we are always exploring all angles here. I know I said I have a strong opinion about the British government's involvement in all of this, but it doesn't hurt to also explore other avenues as well. Like, could somebody's eye, could somebody's eye have
100 million naira? Is it a small money?
Over this money, or their mouth had gotten watery over this money? 100 million naira by any standard in Nigeria is a lot of money. So could somebody have betrayed him?
What?
So does the...
With what I can say, Governor, show us your work. Senator, where is your surgery? Voters' right. With what I can say, with that 100 million naira, they have arranged everything. They have arranged everything, sorted it out before announcing what they have arranged, because you can see what happened here. As soon as, and there was one interview that Nnamdi Kanu did with a Pan-African, I watched that interview, and the man that was interviewing Nnamdi Kanu said that he linked it to Kenya president, at least up to 4 African presidents, he linked that interview to, and I suspected that interview. Since they have arrested Nnamdi Kanu, I haven't seen Dele Mohammed to come and make a statement. Nnamdi Kanu too have a lot of hate. When you are in this type of organization, he has a lot of hate. He made a mistake by going to any African country. He made a mistake by going to African country. There's a lot. And the way you own British passports, you own British passports, but you know that let's say when we are fighting the appetite in South Africa, Nelson Mandela was using diplomacy with British government. Nelson Mandela and Queen, they are bread and butter. He did not abuse Queen, but he knows that the law of the Britain holds the appetite. But he used diplomacy. There is certain things, the way Nnamdi was causing Britain, and you own their passport, you went to reject Biafra, there's a lot of things to be corrected too, but I saw this thing in a dream that they will use insider. That is the way God showed me the thing, that they will use insider poison, but the only thing I'm furious now, they did not kidnap Nnamdi Kanu at Kenya and take Nnamdi Kanu straight to Nigeria. When you kept somebody hostage, maybe they have poisoned him. We don't know. We don't know what have transpired within that 8 days interval. And for this man to come to public, say Nnamdi Kanu is destroying the northern people who is doing their business. Nnamdi is a stupid broadcasting he made. One thing I understand as a TV presenter, they have made the arrangement of this 100 million naira. I don't know if it's because he was saying the man that made that statement, he contradicted himself. One, in collaboration of USA, United States of America, in collaboration of United Kingdom, in collaboration of German something, that they respect democracy, So you can see that he has given us answer. With what I am thinking, like somebody who have lived in international country, they have made the arrangement. They have bargained this thing. See, somebody said, maybe they are calling 100 million. It might be more than that. They have made the arrangement before announcing this thing. They have made the arrangement, And Kenya government, Nnamdi Kanu, except they have given him injection to confuse him. He's an adult. He knows where they kidnap him. If they kidnap him in Nigeria, he knows, except they ask him, if you say it, they will kill you, But it's all, this kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu is not transparent, It's not transparent at all, because I've been studying since I had this news. I've been studying a lot of all these videos, because we study it, Our own is not like people who just go and map video outside. You have to study the video. You have to know where they are going. Nnamdi kidnapping. Kenya government is not saying the truth. And the man that announced the thing mentioned America, mentioned German, mentioned United Kingdom. And the only people who can find out where exactly Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped is people that have satellite, people that have satellite that control their country is the only people we can hear the truth from. And for them to be saying Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria. Nigeria has a problem. If you are not addressing your problem and looking for where to, Nnamdi Kanu have since 2015, according to them, Nnamdi Kanu is not in Nigeria. He's not in Nigeria, right? So Chibu girls, they invented a school, collected 400 girls. How many schools that have they invented? Even though they're killing Nnamdi Kanu today, Nnamdi Kanu have established something. Nnamdi Kanu have opened the eyes of Nigerian. This Oduduwa Nation now, will you tell me now that Oduduwa Nation, even though you chase them inside, somebody will come out. That is the way God works. If they kill, the most stupid thing that will happen to them is for them to kill Nnamdi Kanu. If they killing Nnamdi Kanu, they have made the for this man to even come to the world and say that they are going to pay 100,000. Are they not cowards? Are they not cowards? You want to pay 100,000 naira? Provide Boko Haram. You made the cow for you now to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. You have made the greatest fool of yourself. You know, I've been watching the whole thing. Nnamdi Kanu is not your problem. The problem in Nigeria is this. According to my son, he said when you put crap into one bucket, let's say you put like 50 crap into one bucket, all of them are struggling to live. That is the problem of Nigeria. These three people you match together, you know they can't live together. It's like the Pakistan, they break up, the Bangladesh, they break up. All of them was in India before. Why are we finding our own? Why the Biafrans are finding their own? Say, look, I can't get on. Let this person stay their own. Ghana people, they are small, but they are happy. They are happy. Igbo man cannot live with a northern man. All of them have different vision, different agenda, you know. So they are wasting their time. This thing is for them now to talk. But let me tell you, it's even a disgrace. Even Black Lives Matter here, you know, it's a very insultive, it's a very international insult for Britain to know Britain can open, no matter, regardless what Britain they are getting from Nigeria, regardless. But that British passport has a lot. You cannot kidnap anywhere you kidnap British citizen. Return that British citizen to Britain and come to the law of this country and request, go to court. Britain will hand over this and send delegate to there. There is a way to do something. If this thing, it have to come Black Lives Matter, you know. If they cannot protect Nnamdi Kanu, what's the point of other Britain born here? They can't protect them because they are black. You know, this is Black Lives Matter. If you cannot protect a whole British citizen, that, okay, if Nigeria, I'm not against, if Nigeria wants Nnamdi Kanu, right? That Nnamdi Kanu is a civil rights fighter and activist. Okay, come to Britain, file up, go to court, file up a case. You know, if the magistrate say, okay, go back to, because Nnamdi Kanu don't own Nigerian passports. Nnamdi Kanu have returned his Nigerian passport to Nigeria. He owned only British one citizen. You know, it's like all the children born here, if they are an activist fighting for a nation, you know, they have seen civilization and they kidnap them. You will tell me that British government, how about if it's a white man? How about if it's a white man, your mother is not even a British. You know the law. You know that what they are doing is not good. You start fighting for this nation and they kidnap you. Britain will release, if it's a white man. You know, they are bringing British citizens to nothing. That is where I'm going. And Britain should stand up and request for Nnamdi Kanu. Because when you have British passport is not something you can mess up, you know. Nnamdi Kanu have returned his Nigerian citizen, you know. He said, no, I don't belong to this zoo. A country that's an activist will stand up and fight. You know, what we are experiencing in international country, you know, when we have problem, we go to our MP. We exercise our voters' rights. There is problem. This will return to Black Lives Matter. If it's a white man fighting for this Biafra, it doesn't really mean only Nnamdi Kanu. How about if a white man stand up tomorrow and say, okay, I have studied all this, I've read a lot about this. Let me stand for this people. And the man is going to Kenya and they kidnap the man. One day Britain go and recruit, is their British citizen, you know. So I think there is a conspiracy on this, you know. There is a conspiracy, there is collaboration, because the man have opened his mouth, say America, German, Britain, you know, and Kenya government, you cannot tell me you don't have data. All your airline that is going to Kenya airline that is going to Nigeria, how many people do you bring? If it's a country that have a satellite, now they will identify this, you know. There is problem there. Even though I just pray that Nnamdi Kanu, because I don't trust Nigerian government, you know, because Buhari is desperate to all. Nnamdi Kanu doesn't even leave. Nnamdi Kanu, Igbos are crying. The IBO, Igbos, because Ojukwu have opened the eyes of Igbo. It's just like now, they open the eyes of the Yorubas. One day, the Northerners too, who are not the Fulanis, their eyes will open. They will say, no, they are not into all this in Igbo. Say, everybody go your way. The oil will soon finish because electrical car is coming out. The oil will be useless, you know. The oil will soon be useless. To everybody dying for oil. People are using their brain to make money. There is a new technology, you know. So there is problem. There is collaboration. You know, for the man to open mouth and call America, call German, call Britain, there's something has been planned, you know. But Nnamdi Kanu does not own any 2 passports. He owns only 1 passport, you know. Even though they want to fight because they don't, even the lawyer, I know the lawyer keep on saying Chukwu Okike Abiyama, but you should stand up. The lawyer can even file because the lawyer don't understand what is meant by British passport, you know. If the lawyer file a case that Nnamdi Kanu own only 1 passport, he say British. If you want to request Nnamdi Kanu return, they have to return Nnamdi Kanu to Britain and then come and file for Nnamdi Kanu to come and face his charges, you know. What you are doing is kidnapping. They kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, they adopted him, you know. They kidnapped him. It's against human rights. And you have really panned him. Look at, he's looking like a sick man. God knows what you have done to him. In that space of 8 days, you hold him captive.
Pastor who warned Nnamdi Kanu about the British lady, the secretary, was he up to something? Did he really get a vision? So these are conversations that we should be having. You know, it's very obvious that something happened. Something happened. You know, something happened. So let me read some comments here. Hi everyone. Hi. Olatusija says, Mr. Prophet, why you didn't see it that Nnamdi Kanu be arrested? You didn't see quite well. You're asking a question that I ask. With all the so-called support for Biafra, what happened now? I find it really perplexing. And more importantly, because the lawyer is now saying that Nnamdi Kanu is in really poor health, that his heart has enlarged by 13% since his arrest. My thing is, a man who was granted bail, this is where I'm sure I'm going to piss off a lot of Biafrans. That's fine too. You know, I'm going to speak my mind regardless. So a man that was granted bail who eventually, you know, skipped, but a man who was granted bail on the basis of poor health. Like, what is he doing traveling up and down, gallivanting up and down the place? Like, and also somebody that is wanted by Nigeria, what is he doing, you know, gallivanting all over the place? Why can't he just stay put in the UK? So he wants to travel everywhere. I don't understand. For me, I feel like there is a bit of hypocrisy in Nnamdi Kanu. Like the man, there is a bit of hypocrisy. I'm not even going to sugarcoat this. I just feel like, why? What is the point? Why traveling everywhere? You know you have this big issue that you have to deal with. So if you can travel everywhere, then go to Nigeria then. You know? Why are you roaming all over the place?
Remember that they came to Nnamdi Kanu house and invaded the house. Invaded, killed the mother, killed the father. He managed to escape. So if he's on bail, and you see, Nigerian government, they knows how to do their thing. If Nnamdi Kanu is on bail, why are you sending soldier to come and invade the house? So your bail has no meaning. You just release him. You want to, you know, I beg, I don't want to talk about this Nigerian government. Your bail has no meaning. You invaded, this man is sitting in their house waiting for you, the judgment, and you call police to come and invade. They kill the mother, kill everybody, kill the dog. You know, that is why he ran away, you know. But the only thing, I think what made Nnamdi Kanu to go to Kenya, because of that interview that Kenya people granted him. I watched the interview. I was watching it live. Pan-African. Please do check it out. Pan-African granted him interview. One, Pan-African granted him interview. He said he leaked it to four presidents. He leaked it to the president of Kenya. He leaked it to another president. Four presidents. I had that interview. It's in the net. You know, you people should check on that interview. After the interview, it's not even up to 1 month, and they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. You know, after that, you know, Nnamdi Kanu have a great followers, but the only thing, everybody is keeping quiet to know what they're up to. You know, Nnamdi Kanu has a great followers. He has really worked hard to open the eyes of the Biafra. You know, Nnamdi Kanu have really worked very, 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 very hard. You know, and they will, even though you like to kill the whole Igbos, the Biafra will still come. But the only thing I'm saying, they should do it in the dialogue, the way Nelson Mandela did the South African one. Nelson Mandela did this thing. You know, during Mrs. Thatcher and Ronald Reagan, they are not into it. But as soon as Bill Clinton came, there was a way out. They should do it in peace. They should do it in very clean dialogue, not rudeness, not this JAJA zoo, all this language. There should be a diplomatic language, you know. You know, like the Hausas, they are killing us, but they too know, they knew, the Hausa knew why they are using the whole cattle men, because it's a free zone for them to occupy the whole Nigeria through cattle, you know. It's a problem, you know. Thank God that Oduduwas have stand up fighting for their own. But I hope their eyes will open. How can they be? That Nigeria is it's a family business. Buhari will come and do his cone, pack all the money that he and the family will eat 100 years. Obasanjo will come, pack all his money. It's a family business. Now, another person is fighting to get there. As soon as he's get there, he pack all the money that will reach his family for 100 years. It's just a family business. In Britain work for their country. They work for their country. They build their road. They build their electricity. Everything. They work for their country. Britain slave for their country. You know, so other tourist people can come and see. That is why you cannot mess up in United Kingdom. You know, they work for the country. Nigerians, they don't work for their country. They work for their pockets.
And when he was caught, he was wearing Gucci from head to toe. That one too. Laya Mohammed don't carry that one, begin the shout, say, you know, he was just setting a...
Excuse me, Laya Mohammed is a stupid man. So does he want Nnamdi Kanu to be on rack? Does he want Nnamdi Kanu to dress like a madman? Laya Mohammed, he says, what is he wearing? Was he not dressing well? He was wearing Gucci, so he should look tattered. He's a stupid fool. He's a banger. Lai Mohammed is a fool. Complete fool. You know, look at how he engineered to ban Twitter. Twitter, don't you know how many business Twitter is bringing in Nigeria? Lai Mohammed is a bloody fool. See how their mentality is. You are talking about the man's is wearing Gucci. Look at how a whole Minister of Information. You see, that's why whatever they promote themselves to be, they are fools. He should not even, and that statement have gone across the whole pond. You know, he could not mention that he's wearing Gucci. What is Gucci? What he should, so he should dress like a fool. He's living luxurious life. So he should live like a, he should live, the man that have sacrificed everything for this Biafra. Lai Mohammed is a compound fool. They should retire him from that place. He doesn't know what he's doing. The man who came out and denied when the whole world witnessed that they brought machine gun to kill all these teenagers. You know, the whole world witnessed it. Lai Mohammed was there lying. They brought machine gun to kill all the youth in Lekki Toll Gate. Lai Mohammed is a compound fool. That statement he made brought him to nothing.
They were dressed from head to toe in Gucci.
Imagine. Stupid idea.
So, yeah. There is a lot of questions. There is a lot, like, it doesn't even make any sense to me. So they're like, okay, since you're hungry for Africa, you want to go to Africa, then just, you know, we are inviting you, come to Nigeria then now. I mean, come on. You know that there is a target on your back. You know. And you also know that most people who are fighting for freedom or fighting for one cause or another, it's usually those who are closest to them, those they trust the most, that set them up. Why you can't go for their hand like this? This man could have stayed in the UK for 100 years and hand for no meter because the UK cannot force him to leave, to go to Nigeria. They can't force him without the rule of law. And those things takes time. That's why Nigerian government didn't even really pursue that angle. And I'm also sure that's why the UK government did not encourage Nigerian government to pursue that angle. Because they're like, this is going to take such a long time, and this is going to make him constantly watch his back. You have to make him feel comfortable enough to feel like you have forgotten. You have to make him feel comfortable enough that he's untouchable, to make him feel comfortable enough in knowing that nobody can touch him before you strike. You cannot change my mind. The British government has something to do with Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. So it is so funny to me how people are also now relying on them to come and have they said anything tangible since this thing? Have they released an important conversation? Have they released an important
Kanu do fall along those lines of political prisoners, international political prisoners, because we do have international political prisoners, because we have international freedom fighters. You feel me? We all are Pan-African freedom fighters. So yes, Nnamdi Kanu do falls under the lines of being a political prisoner and a prisoner of war, which leads to something bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because this live, I'm trying to take this live to something bigger, a bigger discussion, a bigger area that we have to build on and touch on. You know what I'm saying? That our historical enemies always try to use to try to solidify the reason that they attack independence movements, or, you know what I'm saying, colonies or colonized people, or nations of people who are struggling and striving to demonstrate their rights, human rights for self-determination as a people. You see what I'm saying? And these people,
message in wake of Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, they haven't, because they know what they do. They know what they do. They know what they do. They know that this is all part of their plan You know, Nigerian government and the UK government, like I said, they are in bed together. They know what that they do to each other. They know how they torture each other. So having Nnamdi Kanu constantly being the thorn in their flesh, having Nnamdi Kanu constantly being a thorn in their flesh, just makes it look weird. You know, it causes a distraction from their ultimate goal, which is basically to drip Nigeria of their last resources. So having Nnamdi Kanu there, disturbing and distracting, they didn't like that. You cannot change my mind that the UK government has no part in this, because they do. They were following him. They were the one that gave the intelligence. When you hear the Nigerian government, when you hear that guy, forget his name now, that one that constantly uses F instead of P, that one, when you hear him talk about Nigerian intelligence, it makes you laugh, because which intelligence? Boko Haram, they for all over Nigeria. Una not really talk anything. Una intelligence not reach there. How many times have this man died? Shako have been awaiting being named, the leader of BH. How many times have that man been declared dead? After a few years, he will come back again and say, I'm alive. Oh. And then not long after that, Nigerian soldiers will celebrate that they have killed him again. Nigerian government will declare that they have killed him again. Shekau, thank you. How many times have they killed Mr. Shekau? So it's so messed up. So like when I'm listening to this man talk about how it was due to their intelligence, I'm like, which intelligence? Serious demonstration of grace. Serious demonstration of grace. It's madness. It's a mess. So my advice to the people that are relying on the UK government, if there is anything that you can do, do it. But to rely on the UK government to come and assist you, come and help you, they will all pretend I say they're not here. They will tell you, okay, we are looking into it. They will tell you we are looking into it. But that is all they are going to do. Expecting them to come and really do something and come and force Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu. That is just false hope. And that's a conversation that people don't want to partake in. Everybody just want to come on social media and just curse everybody. If you just talk with the Biafrans not like, they go just curse your entire generation. If you see the way this guy take curse me that yesterday, I've been 2 days ago, I was like, what did we can't do you now? What did I say? I just told you not to rely on the UK government. I also told you that in spite of them denying but not really denying their part in this, they knew that this was going to happen. They most likely fed Nigeria with the intelligence that, look, Nnamdi Kanu is going to Kenya, or maybe his flight is going to make a stop in Kenya. This is an opportunity for you to get the man or whatever. So I was just trying to explain to this person that stop relying on the UK government, because they are 5 and 6 with the Nigerian government. That guy said, wait, why I talk that kind of thing? Why I talk that kind of thing? I saw this guy blast me, curse me, Hey, God, oh. Hey, I almost cried, but if not because say I'm strong, I for cry.
Why are you crying? Don't cry. You're a TV presenter.
I didn't even say anything. But this is such a common thing with our friends online. You know, they will curse you. They don't want to see reasons. They just want their own. Like, what does that resolve? What does that resolve? What does that resolve? So I personally, I just feel like the man should have laid low a bit, you know? He should have laid low. 100 years not be forever. Nigerian government, Wahala be like Nigerian government. They know they forget. 100 years is not forever. It was only a matter of time before he got caught. He should have just laid low. That